Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry if you guys can see the mess behind me, probably on that side. I don't even know if you can, but there's a lot of stuff on our counters. We just recently, like 2 days ago, got back from a 5-day trip up to DFW, which is where I'm from, and my boyfriend too. And we went up there to see his family. His little brother was graduating high school, and we also helped his mom move houses. So we brought home a shit ton of stuff that she was getting rid of. So it's a mess, and we'll get to it because there's a lot of stuff that I want to show y'all that I brought home. A lot of like really nice kitchen stuff. So we'll get to that later in this video. But I'm currently reading one book, but I'm about to be reading two, and I wanted to tell y'all about those real quick. So I'm still in the middle of A Gathering. Is it A Gathering of Shadows? Yeah, A Gathering of Shadows, which is the second book in the Shades of Magic series by V.E. Schwab. I am not enjoying this book as much as the first book, but it is getting better. Like within the last 5%. The last like 2 chapters, I've really been liking it a lot more. And I think that where the book, not this, I think, was it this last chapter? No, it was the chapter before that. I feel like it kind of changed how the book might end up going, and I'm really excited about it. The second book that I'm only a chapter in so far, but I'm rereading Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder. I read this in March of last year, so it's been a little bit over a year, but the second book is coming out in the day that I'm filming this, it comes out in less than 2 weeks, and it's called Light Wielder. And the funny thing is that when I first read this book, I rated it like a 4.5 star, I think, and I don't even remember what happens in this book. I remember the beginning, I remember the setting, like where they go, what happens in the very beginning of the book, but after that, really have no clue. I know they make it to the mainland and she finds out she has powers, something like that. But I really enjoyed it the first time, and I'm really hoping that I like it again because I've been waiting for the second book for a really long time. Like I was excited when it was announced. The first time that I read it, I did not have this physical copy because it was on Kindle Unlimited, and I ended up loving the book so much that I went and bought this copy on eBay. But this is the indie published version. Like, I feel like I need to put the microphone down real quick, so hang on. But like the bright white pages, and there's no publishing page in the front. I'm trying to get close to the microphone. It since has been traditionally published, but I think it's really cool that I have the indie version. So I've been going back and forth. Well, I'm only a chapter in, but I'm going to be going back and forth reading on my Kindle and the physical copy this time. And I'm just really, really excited to reread it. I'm already enjoying the first chapter. I feel like I'm going to love it again, and I'm really excited to read Light Wielder. So yeah, we're just going to spend a few days together. It is going to be a good week. I'm really hoping so. I'm really, really hoping so. I need to get back into it. Being away for 5 days, not being in my own bed, my own apartment, getting out of routine was difficult. And I didn't get to read a lot while I was there because we were moving like 3 out of 5 days that I was there. Then we had the graduation. It was a lot. So I just want to sit and read. And I'm really excited to finish both of these books. So hope you guys stick around with me and come along with me for the next few days. Yes, the microphone is hanging from my hair. Don't know why, I just felt like putting it there. But this is what I was super excited about. Okay, don't be mean. She hasn't been used in, I think, a really long time. That's what my mother-in-law said. She can't remember the last time she used this. But look at this beautiful, I don't even know what it's called. Like just a casserole dish. I don't know. It's glass. And there are flowers all over it, like in the glass. I will try to insert a better video up close in the light so you can really see it. But it has a matching lid. She's not very clean because she hasn't been used in a hot minute, so I need to give her a good wash. Ooh. But she says that she thinks she's had this for like 30 years. I just think this is the most beautiful thing ever. When she opens the cabinet and said, you can have anything you want in this cabinet, I was like, I'm taking this. I was like, please say that you don't want this. And she was like, take it. Oh my god, you guys, I am falling in love with this book. Oops, I still have Metal Slinger up. I am still really liking Metal Slinger on my reread, but the book that I'm talking about is A Gathering of Shadows. I'm 64% of the way through this book now, and it is getting so much better. This happened with the first book too. I wasn't enjoying the first like 25%, and then it ended up just so quickly getting so good. Like within one chapter, I was hooked, and that's exactly what's happening with this one. Rye and Alucard. I feel like I say his name really weird when I say it out loud. It sounds better in my head. Alucard. But they're gay together. I can't. I love it. It's something that I never saw that coming, but I'm here for it. I was literally giggling. I was like, no way. No way. As soon as Alucard showed up in Rye's bedroom, I was like, oh my god, wait. Why am I getting like teary-eyed right now? I literally was like, wait a second. Why are they low-key flirting right now? Lila may be one of my favorite female characters. She reminds me so much of Aelin from Throne of Glass. They just remind me so much of each other. Like how they're both, I don't know how to explain it. They're just these badass women who, you know, can take care of themselves and they're good at fighting, and they're in this like little village, you know, with like these ports, and they're on these old ships, and like I love her so much, and I love Kel too, but right now I'm really focused on Rye and Alucard and Lila. I really like Lila's point of view. So they're starting the Essen, I don't know how to pronounce it, the Essen Talk or something. It's like this big game to where like 12 competitors from each like kingdom come together to compete, and they're about to start that. Kel is undercover as a guy named Kamarov. Lila is undercover as a guy named, I don't remember what his name is. So we have Kel and Lila that are both undercover as different characters or like different players, but they haven't even crossed paths yet. Like he knows that she's back in London, but they're going to be competing against each other in this game, but they don't know who each other is, like under their disguise. So I think that's really cool. I'm absolutely loving it. As for Metal Slinger, I am, how far in am I? I'm on chapter 9, which is, I'm 17% of the way in, and I'm really liking it too. It's funny because I think I said in the beginning of this video that although I rated this really highly, I didn't really remember a lot of what happened in this book. I still don't, but the more that I'm reading, the more that stuff's like slowly coming back to me. Like I just remembered a really big plot twist. I don't even remember what I read earlier, but I read a sentence and I was like, oh, it just clicked. I was like, that's gonna happen later in this book, and it's like a big plot twist. So I was like, oh, like it's starting to come back to me. I really just honestly want to read A Gathering of Shadows. I want to finish this book. I don't think I'll finish it tonight. It says I have I have exactly 4 hours left in the book, so not gonna finish it tonight, but that's what I want to read. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm also like exactly halfway through the first episode of Off Campus. I don't know how I feel about it. I think the main character, Graham, what's his name? Garrett Graham, something like that. He's really hot. He's really, really cute, but don't know how I feel about it. I was getting a little bit bored, but I'm always like that with new shows, so paused that, and now I'm gonna do some reading. This is so bad, you guys. I have not felt this giddy about a show since Heated Rivalry. I am obsessed with Off Campus. I'm obsessed with Garrett Graham. He is like, he's consuming my mind and my TikTok. It's bad. It's bad. I literally have not been this giddy since Heated Rivalry, and it's taking over my life. I've only seen the first 4 episodes. I literally sat on the couch last night and watched the first 4 episodes. That's almost like 4 straight hours of just sitting there watching that show, and I'm in love. I need to finish the show tonight. I fell asleep thinking about it. I woke up thinking about it. Like, I have such an addictive personality. I'm gonna try not to talk about that anymore until I finish the show, because I could probably talk about it for an hour. So let's just get into the books. So I did end up finishing, I guess I don't really need this. I did end up finishing A Gathering of Shadows. Not last night, but the night before that. I was a little too busy last night watching the show to really talk to y'all. I liked it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the first book, but it was still really good. I'm gonna read the 3rd book, which is A Conjuring of Light. I'm gonna read it, but not until after I finish Metal Slinger and Light Wielder, which is the 2nd book that comes out in, I think, 5 days now, because today's Thursday and it comes out on Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 5 days until the 2nd book comes out. And I'm on page 174, which is chapter 20. I've only read that much, so I'm only like a third of the way through. I really need to like get going. Don't you just hate when you don't know that like the clasp on your necklace is down in the front? yeah, enjoying this too. I just really need to focus on getting this done, so I probably won't read the third book in the Shades of Magic series until after I finish this and the new book coming out. I need to go run some errands. It's kind of sprinkling outside right now. When I took my dog out, it was also sprinkling. So I think it's supposed to be kind of like on and off all day, which fine by me. We've been getting like horrible, I say horrible, just hot, sunny days the last week, and I'm over it. I like the sun, but I don't like the heat, and I live in Texas, so like it's already 100 degrees out, and I hate it. But yeah, that's what's going on. I think the rest of the video is just gonna be focused on reading this, finishing this. I won't read the new book in this video, but I have gotten back into it because I never stopped, but I did some more junk journaling, so I kind of want to show you all the spreads that I did, and then I also kind of want to go shopping for some more junk journaling stuff, so we might do that in this video. We'll see. I've heard of that one. This looks like all kids' books. I don't know if I should take one. If I did, it'd be this one or this one. Excuse how effing crusty I probably look. I was just making some avocado toast, and I just happened to like glance onto our patio, and there's a snake out there. It looked like completely brown, so it could have just been like one of those garden, I think they're called brown snakes. They're completely harmless. I don't know if I told y'all, but a few months ago, there was a snake on our doorstep. It was a rat snake, a baby one, and this was also baby. It was probably like a foot long. My dog like wants to go out there so bad. It is 10:30 p.m. the night before this new book comes out, and I am only 71% through Metal Slinger, which, yes, obviously y'all know I'm rereading it, but I don't remember how this book ends, and I really want to start the new book tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish it in time. It says I have 2 hours and 56 minutes left in this book. Let's see how far I can read tonight, and then I'm gonna have to finish it tomorrow. There's no way I'm gonna finish it tonight, but I really want to start Light Wielder tomorrow. So let's see how late we can stay up and finish this book. I also forgot to tell y'all the other night, I have never owned like an indie version of a book before, but because I have the indie physical version, and then I'm guessing like the updated published version, like the revisited version on Kindle, I saw for the first time yesterday how a chapter ending was changed. I was reading it I was like, whichever one that I had finished the chapter on, I went to the other version, whether it was paperback or Kindle, I don't remember, to like fast forward to that chapter. And I read the last sentence to make sure like that's the chapter I had just finished. And I was like, that's a different sentence. What? And so I went back and checked, and sure enough, it had been changed. I've never seen that before. So it's like I have the original like writing in the indie version, which I think is pretty cool. Guys, I feel like this ended up being even better the second time around. I just finished it a little bit ago. I had dinner, allowed myself to think on it a little bit, and I truly think I liked this better the second time, which is a little confusing though, because I thought, and I think I said this in the video, I thought that the first time that I read this book, I rated it like a 4.25, but I went on my Goodreads and Fable, and it says I rated it 4 stars. So I'm not really, I mean, obviously 4 stars is still a really good rating, but like, I thought I had rated it higher. So I'm a little confused, but either way, I'm going to put this up to either a 4.25 or a 4.5. I really enjoyed this. The plot twists in this book were crazy. Like, some of the best plot twists I don't want to say some of the best I've read in fantasy, but they were really, really good. And there were a few spread out throughout the entire book. So highly recommend this. It's not really a high stake fantasy. I feel like if you liked Shield of Sparrows by Daphne Perry, which is one of my favorite books and one of my favorite series, you'd probably really like this. It's not some like crazy magic system, you know, like ACOTAR or like, I don't know, just some of the other really high stake fantasies. It's not like that. There may be like one intimate scene, but that's really it. And I just really enjoyed it. So finished that. Today is release day for Lightwielder, and I've actually already downloaded it on my Kindle because it is on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm going to be starting that right after I finish talking to y'all. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the next time I see y'all will be the video of me reading the new release, and I'm also going to try to set aside like 5 or 10 minutes in that video dedicated to my junk journaling / scrapbooking. I have a lot of ideas that I want to do with that, and I feel like being creative soon. So yeah, love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on everything linked down below in the description, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.